All right. All right. Yay. I think we're live. We're recording in both places. Thank goodness. Okay. So, for everybody that doesn't know me, my name is Lexi. Hello, everyone. Boop. I'm Lexi. I am kind of the helper witch to TCC. And I am, some of the responses that you get on TCC are from me as well. Not just Nancy. Nancy is the creator of TCC, but I am the helper behind a lot of the comments and things. So I'm actually live in 2 different places. So if you see me go like this, it's because I'm recording a Zoom. We're gonna have a conversation today because we have been teasing in our stories lately that we're gonna be doing an announcement. So for those of you who are not gonna be watching this on Facebook or Instagram and you guys like to go to the site, this is actually gonna be on the site as well. Hello, hello. So like I said, I am Crow Sister Lexi, and today I actually have a lot of notes to go over with you guys. Nancy and I have been having a lot of conversation about how things are going to change and moving forward. And if you guys have been with us for any amount of time, you know that we like to change things up, and change is good. And honestly, sometimes change is necessary. And I don't want anybody to panic. Please do not. These are all going to be really good things for you guys as clients. They're going to benefit you all, and they're going to be great for us. We're going to work smarter, not harder. That's always been our goal from day one. It just took us a hot second to figure out what that is going to look like for us. Hello, all of these beautiful people. So the first thing that I kind of want to dive into, first thing that I'm going to dive into is our site changes that we are going to be implementing. And over time, especially as we have grown and scaled back, we have hit kind of our glass ceiling on things. So this is a conversation about money that we're going to have that we don't really like. We are going to be trimming some fat on some things, and things are going to be changing. But a lot of you, especially a lot of our newbies, are under the impression that your subscription fees, the money that you pay monthly to us, we make money off of. We actually don't make any money off of your subscription fees. Zero money. The money that you give us, 99.99999% of the time goes back into the site and goes back to things for all of you that we can give in service of you to help the site become self-sustaining. Those are really important things, you guys. So really, y'all are sustaining this platform. Hello, but as we have grown, things have shifted. And in the past, depending on how long y'all have been with us, we have always been very open, way more open than I think a lot of other people about what happens with your subscription fees. So I have a lot of notes, and I'm going to be breaking down how we stretch every single one of your dollars that you're giving us. Because again, with your subscription fee, we are not making any money off of it. Nancy and I, we don't touch that fucking shit for nothing. It goes straight into things to give back to all of you as our clients. So let's break it down. Site fees total just over $300 a month. That's $3,600 a year. And we need to start figuring out how to trim that up. We're being budget friendly people, okay? We need to trim a lot of that fat, and we are looking to save about $500 a year by making these shifts, okay? So you're probably thinking $3,600 a year, that's a really big fucking number, and what the hell is happening with all of this money? Where is it going? If you're saying that you're not making any money off of me and I'm giving you, your $15 a month, like what the fuck is happening, right? That's what I want to know anyway. So to host Nancy's site, which is the site that goes off of, that's where you go to sign up. SFS Spirit House is Nancy's website, and that's how you sign up to your subscriptions. Well, to have a website that has subscription, capabilities costs money. That's $762 to do her site. TCC is $236. My site, What's in the Brew, is $236. And your archives that not a lot of people are a part of is $136 to host all of that information that we've given to you guys over the last 2 years, and to provide a platform for you all in a safe space. Like that's a lot, okay? And then we also have monthly site fees, which are ShipStation. Whenever we ship all of your stuff, your Conjure crates that we've been doing, ShipStation gives us discounts on shipping, and that really helps, and it streamlines everything for Nancy, because Nancy's the one taking care of that all the time. Even for LRIs, when we did LRIs, like ShipStation is $29 a month. Zoom, where you get a lot of your personal readings. We do audio recordings, tarot casts, oracle casts, all of our sessions that your subscription is kind of paying for. That's the bulk of it. That's how Nancy and I have always saw it. That's $29 a month to come together with you guys as a community, to give you personal readings, to do any other type of spiritual work that we're doing for you guys. $29. Adobe, whenever we create any materials, when we are doing business cards, whenever we're doing advertising, that's a subscription, $29 a month. You guys really wanted, whenever we did the check-ins, you're like, bitches, text me more because I don't know what is happening. I haven't checked my phone. Tabitha, I'm going to call her out. She saved us as a contact and put the most annoying crow sound in her phone so she could show up to things and be with us. But that texting system, you guys, costs money. And it's $50 a month to text all of you. Linktree. So whenever you go to the TCC Instagram and you click our Linktree so you don't see any ads, so there's not any weird shit on there, we pay for it to look beautiful and professional and make it streamlined and easy. So whenever y'all want to click something, you don't have to click something else and get taken to another spot. We make it easy for you, but again, that costs money. That's $6 a month. Our Acuity, whenever you're like, oh my God, emergency, I need my spiritual crow sisters, and I need to schedule, a seance reading with me, or, a deep psychic chat with Nancy, you are going into Acuity and you're getting the best of it because we're paying for it. We're not giving you any free cheap shit. Like, we are giving you things that are going to make it ultimately easier for you guys to gather with us as a community, for you all to schedule appointments with us, and for you all to get to the websites that you need to in a streamlined and most efficient and effective way. And at the end of the day, if y'all are still struggling, we still answer questions and we still help you. And we're also giving you the archives, which is 2.5 years worth of content for a deep discount. But to host all of that information costs money. It just does. Sorry. This is our business conversation we're having, y'all. So, like I said, we need to start trimming the fat, because after the coronavirus and really after about February, we lost a ton of people because we had over 100 of all of these beautiful people that were with us. And the site is always designed for you guys to come and go. It's never designed for y'all to stay. We don't want to hold you guys captive as our clients. We're not trying to do that shit. No. So we lost about half. Being frank and being honest, we lost about half of our people, which is fine. Nancy and I are fine with that. If it's time for you guys to move on, then that's fine. So we have come up with a game plan because we want the site to continue to stay sustainable. We never want to tell you guys that we have to turn the lights off on this community because that's unfair. And that's also turning the lights off on our own healing work inside of what this platform looks like. And that's not personally why I joined Nancy on this little healing train. And it is not what's best for all of you. And we always want to be good stewards of your money. That's something Nancy preaches all the time, that we want to be amazing stewards of the subscription funds that you give us. And we try really hard to use that money and stretch every single dollar and be as open and honest as possible with where your money is going. And that's why we come together every now and then and we have these uncomfortable growing pain chats. And a lot of the time Nancy does them, but right now, I'm doing them. So our plan moving forward is we want to start saving about $52 a month, which is in a year, 2 times the amount TCC costs to host for 2 years, you guys. So we're gonna get there. And if we make some deep, cuts to what's happening with everything behind the scenes that you guys never ever see, then we can get close to about $450 a year in funds that we're saving. And that's a big thing for us. And that's what we want to do. We want to be conscious of how we're spending your money. And also if we're saving more, then that means we can start new projects. We can do new things. We can pay for people to come here. We can have guest readers in the order. Nancy mentioned she wanted the order to come back. Like, those are all big things that we want to be able to do for you guys, but we're also trying to work smarter and not harder and how we're going about that. So now I'm going to tell you how much we make about a month from your subscription fees. How much are we really raking in? Don't y'all want to know? Because none of this money none of it we are using. I don't get none of it. Not a damn thing of it. And neither does Nancy. We make about $850 a month. And site costs are around $300-ish. So that leaves about $550-ish, give or take, in the account. However, this is something that I don't think a lot of you all think about. Instantly, my mind goes here because, it just does. I'm in the background and I'm seeing all of these parts and pieces moving in the background that none of y'all have to deal with, have to have a headache about. None of y'all see it. None of y'all really give 2 shits about it. But I care, and we wanted to be honest with you guys about it. So that $550, that's kind of like pretend, okay? Because we have to save money for taxes. Tax season comes. And it's not much of that can be taxed or touched or anything. We have to look out for Uncle Sam, and Uncle Sam looks out for us. So we have to give him his due. And so that's why, you might be like, oh, well, these bitches, like, they got hella money. Like, it's fine. Not really. Not really. Even though we're providing you a community and a safe space, at the end of the day, there's also like this part of it that we have to deal with. And we want to always be honest with our subscribers of what this part looks like, because it involves you in a very small way. So We also use this money to assist you whenever we want to do advertising, whenever we want to reach some of you. Some of you guys have found us through our Instagram ads. Some of you guys have found us through our Facebook ads. And some of you guys have found us through our podcast. All of those things cost money to run. Every ad, every marketing campaign, marketing materials, those little business cards that we create, those TCC postcards that we sent a lot of you in the mail to like distribute to the places that you were having fun at. Now we're not doing that because of Corona, but every one of those things costs money. And we just wanted to let you know that moving forward the rest of 2020, we are definitely going to be making some changes. And I don't want y'all to get scared. Okay, it's not about that. It's about how we can best serve you and best just be there for you in a capacity and manner to where we don't have to turn the lights off on here. We want to always be there for you, but we also want to be smart business witches about everything that we're doing. So this was kind of our uncomfortable chat. I'm sorry, but also I'm not sorry because I think that you all deserve to know this information, and a lot of other communities do not share these insights. They do not. And that's one of the things that whenever I was a part of other communities, which I've been a part of numerous ones where I paid to be a part of those communities and they weren't this open. And I think there was a huge misconception about what was really happening. And I like that we can do this. I like that we can be honest with where your funds are going, because then whenever we have new projects to offer you guys, like it's kind of like a little piece of you guys are there with us. And I like that. I like that because then you guys get to enjoy what you guys helped create, and I love it. Even though you're kind of on this shift with us, you're riding along on Nancy's train, I'm excited for it. So I'm going to see if there are any questions that you guys have that I can try my best to answer, because I am going to be doing another live about the crates, about the Conjure crates, and I'm going to be giving updates about the Conjure crates as well. But I kind of wanted these to be two separate ones because not a lot of people are probably going to want to watch this one, which is fine. But it's not that we owe it to you guys, but I think you all deserve this kind of transparency so you know what you're in for. Just like we've been putting the monthly themes up for the next few months, we're telling you what's up. And thank you, Tabitha. Tabitha has actually been with us for a long time. And she can kind of tell you that we've tried to be the best that we can. Not that we haven't made mistakes or whatever, but we've tried our best. Ricky, is there any way we can help other than monthly fees? Well, hold on. Let me write this down. That is a really good question, Ricky. And I didn't honestly think anybody would have questions, but that's a good one. So I would say, I'm going to talk to Nancy about this, see if we can brainstorm some more creative ideas, but I would say sharing TCC, like content, seeing if other people want to join us, sharing the podcast, sharing if you get a Conjure crate, sharing that, experiences, reviews, anything you want to do, I would definitely say do it, because as we shift and grow, and the influx of people kind of comes in, then we'll be able to offset some of that, and we might not always be worried about saving money. So if you're talking about, hey, I just did this amazing session last night, we had the breakdown. If you're talking about the breakdown that we did, and somebody else hears that and they're like, holy shit, that sounds really crazy. I want to know how to get in on that. You can easily be like, hey, the monthly theme for October is seance. Why don't you come do some weird shit with me? We used to try to encourage you guys a lot to share TCC, but we even did it with presents, and you guys, that kind of fell through the cracks. But if you guys want to share, please share. We love it whenever you guys share. Refer people if you want. I don't know how much y'all are getting outside to see other people, but we used to send our business postcards to you guys as marketing material, and people would pass them out in different places to see if others wanted to come join. Or you can, just as small as sharing the lives that we do, whenever we come live on TCC, or sharing a post that we've done, or let's see, I think that's probably just about it. But if you guys have any more questions, please let me know, and you can shoot us a DM if you have questions. If you have suggestions, we will even take suggestions. If you're like, look, y'all bitches, I have an idea about how to kind of alleviate some of these pains. Let me give you some 411. We will gladly take suggestions. We are always open to them, and our TCC DMs are always open. I am going to be switching how I receive DMs and how active I am on my own personal Instagram, What's in the Brew. Hi, Darla. And I'm going to be a lot more active in TCC, just because that's where I felt my shift going personally for a really long time, and Nancy and I have also had a lot of talks about that. So I would definitely say, and also for the TCC DMs, if I don't get to it, Nancy does. There's 2 people looking at them. So there is a good chance your message is going to at least be received, if not answered. We don't always answer right away. I used to answer a lot right away, like bam, bam, but sometimes that creates problems, because then that also creates an expectation that whenever I can't answer right away, or whenever Nancy can't answer right away, then sometimes people's feelings get hurt. And I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not trying to lead anybody astray. I don't have time for that shit, to be honest. But also, like, I have kids. Like, my daughter is in a Zoom meeting right now doing math, and my son is watching Spider-Man. So also, life just gets in the way, and I cannot always answer. But trust and believe, if you send us a suggestion, if you share our content, if any of those things that you want to do, we are watching, we are seeing it. Even though we might not always comment right away, we will always come around the bend to all of you. So if there is no other questions, if there's no other suggestions, I'm going to end this one, and I'm actually going to come back later and talk about our September Conjure grades. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know what to do. But anyway, so I will see y'all later, and we will let you know through our text messaging system. If you have not signed up for your text messages, you need to get your butt there. If you don't have TCC saved as a contact in your phone, I suggest you do it and add the most annoying ringtone you can get on your phone to us, so you know that we're talking to you. Because too many people have said that, oh, I didn't get the text message. Yes, you did. You did, boo-boo. You did. Because I saw it went to your phone. You just deleted it. Why? that creates a problem for yourself. Don't do that. Just save us as a contact on your phone and give us, I don't know, the Beetlejuice ringtone. Whatever is going to grab your attention so you can at least see it and not delete us. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So I will talk to you guys later, and we'll let you know whenever yesterday's replay is available. And I'll let you know whenever this Zoom meeting will be available via text as well. And I'm pretty sure, I'm about 95% sure that this is also going to go on the website. So for whatever reason, you don't want to live in Instagram land, you don't have to. You can go back to the website, which is what the website is preferred. Our preferred communication method is the website, really. But we also do this as well. You can go back to the website and you can listen to the whole thing again. And you can learn all about what we do with your money.